Samantha is one of Hollywood's zombie royalty, having played on the set of Romero's Night of the Living Dead. She also has a strong paparazzi following after having her addiction splashed across several tabloids. Thank you for agreeing to this interview, Samantha.
Sam, please, and it's my pleasure.
Your return to work so soon, it has some people skeptical.
It's good to be busy, though, and I know people are concerned, and I thank them for that. I have a really good support system that I can lean on when I need to, and believe me, there are days when I need to.
But is it too soon?
No, I don't think so. I have to work at it, one day at a time.
I think you know what my next question will be.
I think I do. Ask away.
So, when was the last time you ate brains?
I haven't eaten brains for 6 months. I've been clean for those 6 long months. That may not seem like a long time to some, but to me...
So you don't eat brains at all?
No brains. Yeah, I am not about that anymore. I am on a low-fat, low-carb, gluten-free diet.
Ugh. Has it helped?
My body is a temple.
Some say that after the death of the stagehand, that you violated the treaty. Some even said that you shouldn't be allowed to be among human beings anymore.
I was weak. What humans tend to not understand is that zombies were humans once too. We have the same faults and pride and self-destructive behaviors that they do. Unfortunately for us, we can't switch on the Kardashians and eat 4 large Dominoes and drink 2 liters of Mountain Dew.
You must eat brains.
It's a drug, the best of heroin with the rush of coke. You've never experienced anything like it. Ever.
The addiction, was it from the war?
That it all started? I would say so. I don't really remember much from those days, as self-awareness had not really taken hold, and wouldn't until much later. But it would explain why...
Why you ate the stagehand's brains.
I regret it, I do. But when he fell off the scaffolding and his head kind of bust open like a piñata, it was as if all my recovery and hard work was put to the test. And I failed. I spent the next 6 weeks brained out of my mind.
Uh-huh. What made you stop?
I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize myself. Even as a zombie, when you come back to yourself after dying and rebirth, you are able to recognize yourself a little bit. I didn't see me in the mirror. I hit bottom.
Is that when...
Yes. I checked into Betty Ford's rehab clinic, got off the brains, took up yoga. Luckily, the courts found me nolo comprende, which allowed me to go back to work.
Which is rather amazing, no?
How do you mean?
Some have stated that due to your celebrity status, you've been allowed back into mainstream society, whereas the less fortunate...
You mean poor.
Well, yes, a poor zombie would not be allowed back because you could afford Johnny Cochran, where they couldn't.
I won't apologize for my wealth, because I feel that I worked very hard for it. I do, however, recognize and acknowledge that there is a divide between zombies of means and zombies that are poor. And although it seems a bit hollow, one goal is to help those less fortunate and close the gap of the wealthy, especially those with an addiction or a criminal past.
A very admirable goal.
Thank you.